Bloody hell. It's about as good as we're gonna get. CRT glasses on, good. Any reflections? No, good. Any hairs in my coffee? Of course. I have 7 cats, you get hairs flying around in the air up it. Yeah, our decaf coffee, because the stink diabetes is going a bit crazy at the moment. And let's see what Codemasters has on our breakfast plate today. Let's try and think if there's well, I just want to check something. Where's high tech? Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. Yeah, Turbo the Tortoise, right? That's a Codemasters game. You can go on eBay right now and look for Turbo Tortoise on the Commodore 64, and you'll see it in the $2.99 packaging of Codemasters. Okay, just sort it out, Gamebase. I'm not going to jump through Wikipedia editing levels of bureaucracy to tell you what's obvious. I mean, it says it on the bloody screen. Copyright Codemasters. What idiot put it in high tech? Clearly it was by Codemasters. Because it was, you can buy it unless we're in a parallel universe and there's been some sort of... Yeah, anyway. Well, there's 2 versions of Captain Dynamo, or is there? Cosmonut Enforce. You see, I never heard of these games. Monte Carlo Casino. Did we play that? Yeah, let's try loading the picture first. Yeah, these are there can't be more than 8K. Okay, that's a rubbish fucking picture. You bastard, so we have to eject the SD card to do that. Why don't it just show the bloody picture as part of the crack? Useless crack, isn't it? The starters you mean to go on, and I do mean to go on a lot. There's a lot to complain about on the C64 because you know, probably 80% of the games use the wrong bloody screen mode, assholes. It does take a bit of time now. There's a lot of files and directories in that directory. Alright, that's advanced pinball. Yeah, I know Spellbound is not meant to be in there. So with such a terrible loading screen, I'm not going to really check out Monte Carlo Casino. However, have we checked out BMX Freestyle? I don't think we have. Q-Boy. Let's try Cosmonut. Probably a shit game with such a terrible name. Now I could go and make a roll up, but I'm rationing the tobacco a bit. And also this coffee is not brilliant. 1 is decaf, which I've got more of, and 2, I'd say it's less than a teaspoon of coffee granules in there. Not that anything less than 2 teaspoons in your average mug would be worth drinking. But it might be like 2/3, maybe half, I don't know. Well, seems to go a lot slower in the loading when you're not over there doing the roll up. But I keep forgetting the curtains open on the other window behind me. That's a 1980. Yeah, go on then. Yeah, why not? It's breakfast. Yeah, go on, have that too. Yeah, well that's like half a loading screen, because where's the background? The stuff that you'd have in the foreground is there, but do some sort of spaceship corridors or something. Let's hope the game's better. Okay, space obviously. Enter the maze inside your robot. Destroy all invading aliens. Shouldn't that be like robot suit or something? Finish the war. Glitter animations. I doubt it, mate. I doubt it very much. Oh no, it's like Sergeant Seymour. It's like a scrolling Sergeant Seymour. Yeah, this is not brilliant for 1987. Alright, okay, so come on. What am I supposed to do though? I can't shoot anything. Hang on. How long have I got to hold down the fucking fire button? These like bonus levels, you have to keep doing it until you get all of them. It's like clearing an area. It's not actually going in the fucking crosshairs. Okay, you have to stand in front of this panel here. So unless he actually goes in the middle, which he's not doing, yeah, fucking exactly. Oh, Jesus Christ, like Pong crossed with Star Raiders, and that's as shit as it sounds. It's probably no worse than the, you know, the bonus little games in, well, they are the main game in Lazy Jones. They're not actually going there. Come on. So I'm guessing you get kicked out then, so you've got to do it again, I bet. Yeah. Hang on. Is this one clear now? No. So what difference does it make? I don't get what. So is it sort of like Lazy Jones then? Alright, you can actually move in it. What am I supposed to do? This is rubbish. You've got a rubbish maze section and a rubbish bonus section. So I'm pressing fire, nothing's happening. Radioactive waste chute. Well, you've either spelled shoot wrong and they're not zapping me. It's a shit game, this is. Shield activated. What the fuck is that? So out of laser power or something? Okay, so my shield stops me going in there. Or I've had too much fun in there. Oh, not this shit again. Well, you can't shoot anything. This game's crap. Next. No, that game is just, there's nothing nice about that game. Yeah, maybe you could have bought it after walking home from school instead of spending your bus fare on going home on the bus. You know, a week. But, you know, I'd rather have pie and chips every day and get the bus home than have two games as bad as that. Ooh, I think it's 4 o'clock I set the premiere for today. I kind of done that by accident the other day, but I was like, oh, okay, that's interesting. I even went to the trouble of selecting some, I don't know what you'd call them, themes, I suppose, for the premiere countdown, and I set it to the minimum of 2 minutes. So, but you should all get notifications when they're happening anyway, I'm sure. Or it'll just sit there on my channel. I'm not sure, mate. Yeah, I think we've done all the... yeah, let's just carry on with Codemasters. Let's get on with Enforcer. Oh, that's Enforcer. Enforcer's that wicked shoot 'em up. They still sell metal dust on some website called itch.io. It's got loads of like games on there. And there's loads of C64 games on there. And some of them you're buying a tape image, disc image, and you know, PRG stuff like that. It's like more than one thing in the zip file. But I wouldn't pay 10 quid for a game on the C64. It's just shit you can run on the emulator. The simple fact is there's like, you know, over 10,000 commercial games. So, you know, a new game that did come out, and there was one that looked quite interesting. It's like some racing game demo, but that was only a 96k cartridge image, which obviously I can't run from the SD to IEC. I think the 154 and Ultimate 2 or 3 or something does let you do that. That didn't go well. No, actually, actually I might as well. So we can load the directory. It's quite a large directory. Right, let's try loading it manually. And you know what? This fucking coffee tastes like ashtray water. So, it's time for a roll up. And I know I said it last time, don't forget to close the curtains. And I did fucking forget to close. Look at him, what is butterfly? Butterfly. Yeah. Right there, butthead. Have you finished your dinner? My dad says I talk to my cats, and I'm like, well, can't do any harm. I'm already psychologically fucked by the way the human race is handling COVID-19. Life is as hazardous here, on this shitty planet, clogged up with dumb cunt millennials and millennial babies everywhere. 8 billion and approaching. So it's as bad as if I was living on Mars. But I'd rather be living on Mars, thank you very much, all by myself. Just make sure, you know, I've got large enough, you know, solid state disk drives so I can have all my retro shit. So probably about 10 terabytes should be enough. So what's the largest SD card these days, eh? Is it 512 gig, or is it still 256 gig? I suppose you could put a whole load together in some sort of USB enclosure and network them all together. Even have like RAID storage, just in case the little neutrinos go flying through there and damage the bit where wizardry is. Oh, everything would have to have a double copy because of that. So yeah, I don't get the advantage of living on Mars, which is I don't have to fucking look at all the shit outside my window. But I do get all the disadvantages of, ooh, if there's a slight problem with your face mask, you die. Lovely, innit? Not exactly what I thought things would be like when I was growing up. Yeah, they're on the moon, innit? Yeah, they stopped going on the moon. Yeah, actually, they stopped going on the moon before I was probably mature enough in the mind to actually even remember back then. So I did remember stuff that happened, you know, after I was only sort of like 3-4 years old. Like there was this one time where my mum opened the oven door and there was some sort of problem with the oven and these flames just came out. Yeah, a bit like the intro title bits of Terminator 2. And they singed her eyebrows, and I used to be able to actually see that memory, you know. It's really weird. Not anymore. I think I was only about 3 or 4 when that happened, and my mum would be like, how can you remember that? You're only a little baby. My mum does not talk like that, by the way. Oh man, fucking, this tobacco is shit. Not only is there loads of crap in there, it's like fucking cotton wool, candy floss. Now that's another thing. Even if I was offered the third booster vaccine, having 2 vaccines was already fucked up my eyes because it fucked up my diabetes and no one bothered to tell me, dumb millennial cunts. They should probably warn you of that. You know, they should be like, yeah, you've got to be very careful with your diabetes. You've got to like imagine you're a 40 stone fat guy on the brink of going blind. That's what the vaccines do to your pancreas, mate, which impacts the already, you know, compromised pancreatic system that diabetic people have. I'm talking type 2, obviously. So I'm going to have to become as skinny as Rodney Trotter, just so I don't go blind now. So I think tomorrow's the last family get together for a very long time. But they get head trapped in it. So right, let's work this out, Jockey. You was in the hallway with your brother, and the others were in the solarium. Actually, I think you was out with your brother and your sister. So who really gets to come? We're going to have to share the use of this room, mate. He's not even looking at me. He's very ignorant, this cat. He does not even bother to look at you while you're talking to him. So Aslan wants to come in here, obviously. He was quite adamant to, you know, give affection, I suppose is a word. Is that fucking thing gonna work now when I type run? Okay, some sort of disagreement going on there, but they're not fighting. And you'd know if they were fighting. That's a completely different type of noise. This is just play fighting. Yeah. Don't forget to close the curtains, you dumb cunt. Oh, clouding over, lovely. Should be able to have the projector on in a bit. So I might actually turn up for the premiere. I believe it's 4 o'clock GMT. So this is like the 3rd or 4th game that you have to load manually. Which is why there's a quit option in the SD to IC browser. I have to say, considering how many games I've played, 4 or 5 is not bad. Intro by Excel, but not very excellent. Oh, the first 20s. Hey, I only pressed the space once. Where's the fucking loading screen? What is this? 1991, eh? Yeah, what the reason the C64 went out of fashion is not because it's not capable of entertaining you. It's basically because the games became fucking shit towards the end of it anyway. Geez, there's all these kind of shit games. They're very similar. They're bubble type games. It's the curse of Cauldron of Stardust, because I said to him, I'm not doing Rodland. So great, it's a 2-player only bloody combat rip-off, and I hated combat on the VCS because my mate was out the day I got a VCS and none of my family played video games. I've said it before and I'll say it again. My dad had one go of Pong on the big 28-inch Ferguson TX10 TV that we had. Lovely TV, lovely. Apart from the Goldfish Bowl CRT screen with not much contrast. But anyway, was a stereo and it had this pseudo stereo like thing going on, like fake surround sound you used to get on the hi-fis, which is pretty advanced for a TV that was like, you know, 1982-ish. Actually, I think it's obviously older than that. Yeah, this Codemasters business not really doing it for me. Yeah, don't worry, I haven't forgotten that I'm going to do the in-your-face IK and Exploding Fist business. Going to be playing IK Plus, Fist, the Fist tournament bonus game on the back, which is like Exploding Fist with different graphics, and Fist Plus. One date. Here we go. See, this is my thing, picking budget games. I was always unlucky with those. We know that story all too well. Vegan Attack, fucking Squirm. I don't think my mate got a better game when I got BMX Racers. We both got shafted there. I think Kamikaze is a shoot 'em up. I don't want a crazy hat because I can never remember all the bloody keys. I think everyone's finally calmed down. No, they haven't. I can still hear one of them complaining. They've been fed, watered and biscuited, so not really much else I can do for them. And if he hears the other one, he gets a bit funny. See, he's going to the door now. Not that you can open the door, buddy. Ooh, Amiga used to be able to open the doors. She can't do it now because I put period correct, you know, round crystal glass door handles. So yeah, I have to decide which room is going to have like 90% of my stuff in. Obviously I'll be able to put stuff on, you know, 2 wardrobes, stuff like that. And that room will not be open to them all the time. Yeah, no to the high score saver, start with line knives, no. Yes and yes. So it's Ash and Dave shoot 'em up. I'm sure I've played this though. Maybe on the C64 full size. Very childish. Music is by Maniacs of Noise. I don't know if this is a game that won't work on the C64 full size, so I had to. You see that launch? That was Terrorhawk's quality, that was. Why can't I shoot him? Get the dynamite. What dynamite? I don't know where the dynamite is. So let me guess, the sprite cheat stops me shooting any of them. So that's another use it is. So basically they're not good enough to program invulnerability, and you can still crash into buildings. So and it's 25 minutes, so I do that in another section.